Hope you're having a great afternoon. I'm Shanique Miller. These are your headlines for Tuesday, October 4th. Last night, Prime Minister Hubert Ingraham delivered his much-anticipated national address on crime, admitting that the national security, protection and welfare of the Bahamian people are the fundamental issues facing his government, calling them urgent responsibilities. Ingraham pointing out that today's culture of crime and criminality has deep-rooted and multiple causes, all of which must be addressed by each Bahamian. He then announced that the government will be enlisting the help of all Bahamians through a national volunteerism program that will begin November 1st. Addressing the challenges of the legal system, the Prime Minister addressed the public's outcry for granting bail to repeat violent offenders. In agreeing with the outcry, he said that the granting of bail to fewer repeat offenders would help to reduce the number of crimes plaguing the country. And with a record of 104 murders to date, most attached to the gun culture, Ingraham said the government is increasing the number and frequency of random searches of general imports by customs. Well, the Progressive Liberal Party wasted no time in responding to that national address on crime, stating that 6 months after promising a nationwide address on crime, 6 weeks after Progressive Liberal Party leader Perry Christie addressed the nation with a comprehensive plan to reduce violence, and 2 weeks after the murder record was broken yet again, the Prime Minister has finally chosen to speak to Bahamians about crime. Some of the Prime Minister's ideas, the PLP states, were perfectly reasonable and will find support from the PLP, but taken as a whole, they are woefully inadequate. Far too little, far too late. Also on the topic of crime, Bishop Simeon Hall weighing in on the proposed sex offenders register. The Baptist clergyman says child molesters, be they heterosexuals or homosexuals, must not be made comfortable in society. But Hall claims that the sympathies which some Liberal members of Parliament hold toward the gay community will impede any effort to have a national sex offenders register. Hall likened the sexual molestation of a child to manslaughter, and that persons who rape little children upon conviction should face life imprisonment. And today was supposed to be the decision day in the Bishop Randy Frazier's unlawful sexual case today. However, the Pilgrim Baptist Church pastor will have to wait a little bit longer to find out his fate. That's because the case has been adjourned to allow both sides to make further submissions. Frazier is accused of abusing his position of trust by engaging in an unlawful sexual relationship with a 16-year-old girl he was counseling between July 2005 and February 2006. The case has been adjourned to October 21st. And finally, we're following the recount of the Bahamas Public Services Union. We're told by Labor Department officials that the recount is almost done, and it appears as though the John Pinder's We Care team won by a landslide. Labor officials are still waiting the final numbers from the Family Islands to complete the recount. This is ZNS News Live. I'm Shanique Miller.